How much would you charge to drive somebody from South Carolina all the way to Baltimore, Maryland? Huh? Think about that. Long and hard. That's what Tanner did for young Jeezy, apparently, as Jeezy had some transportation issues. No, that's really his name, Tanner. I'm not making this up. Let's get into it. If any of you care, South Carolina to Baltimore is about an 8 hour plus drive. It never really works like that. That 8 hours turns to 10 hours very quickly, especially when you got to take some rest, right? It all started when Jeezy said, he had woke up and his team had informed him all the flights to Baltimore and D.C. had been canceled. They then told him that his driver was on his way to pick him up so he could drive to Baltimore for the next stop. But 2 hours into our drive, we hit an object on the highway. Let me stop you right there, Jeezy. At this point, maybe it's the African in me, but that would have been a sign. Even if I wasn't on a team, Jeezy, if I was your driver, and you told me all of this happened, I would have been like, I'm sorry, I can't take you. But anyway, so 2 hours into the drive, they hit an object on the highway, puncturing the gas tank and causing fuel to leak everywhere. We pulled over to a small gas station to regroup in South Carolina. My team tried to arrange a jet from South Carolina to Baltimore. Okay, rich man. But with the flights canceled due to weather, not due to weather, we weren't sure if the jet would get us there on time, risking another cancellation. Next, we called an Uber to take us to a rental car location at the airport. When the Uber driver arrived, he quickly loaded our bags and sped off. 8 minutes to the ride, I turned to him and said, hey, we need to go to Baltimore. I asked him how much he charged to take us there. Right there, let me stop you. Jeezy, just because you made Thug Motivation TM 101, I really should charge you about $1,500. But I do it for 800 flat. I do it because I'm thinking long term. I know some of y'all gonna charge 5 bands, 10. Some of y'all crazy. I'm thinking long term. And I'm saying I do it for the exposure. I connect with Jeezy. How much gas is that? Maybe about 150. Say about what? All I really need to make sure is I recoup like a minimum wage time. Because I'm going to get it in with Jeezy. Y'all not thinking long term. But hey, say, listen. The driver said, let me think about it. I assured him that whatever it was, he'd have it like a real one. Okay, never mind. I changed my answer. 5 bands, nigga. But anyway, he didn't hesitate. He just kept driving. 10 hours later, I told you it was 10 hours. We arrived in Baltimore just 10 minutes before showtime. I told him he made a lot of people happy tonight. Gave him a snowman tee and told him he was my guest for the show tonight. What'd I tell you? You got to get in. You got to get in with Jeezy, right? Shout out to the real MVP, my Uber driver, Tanner. Not all heroes wear cape. Okay. Shout out Tanner, man. You helped out a lot of people, and you made the folks over there at the DMV very, very, very happy. But I want to know, how much did he charge you, Jeezy?